I tell you what, just when you think you've seen it all, you get reminded you don't know jack. In this little ditty of a wild tale, and I don't mean that, or other ditty all over the news, what we have right here today is a mind-boggling display of what can happen when teens get bored and go buck wild. We've all heard of our belly laughing eastbound and down. Well, this is westbound and door down. A 911 call indicates that someone with a handgun is threatening to kill his kinfolk brother, who found inappropriate videos in his phone. Cops, or to be more specific, a rootin' tootin' SWAT team, immediately respond to the given address. Shock and confusion turns folks fit to be tied when they realize this was a swatting hoax that just so happened in their highfalutin second home while they had guests visiting. If you like what you're watching, we would be mighty grateful to you if you would go hit those subscriber, like, and share buttons harder than a raccoon in a trash can at midnight.
Somebody know what you top your glass? Sheriff, please!
Hold this. Hold.
Anybody come out with your hands up and empty, please. This is my house. Okay, hold on 1 second. Can you stand up for me? Come stand up to me, okay? What the hell are you doing?
Call him out.
Come on. Come out with me.
One at a time. Damn, stay in the red. Stay right there. Stay right there.
One at a time.
Go ahead and turn around, sir.
This is my house.
I get it. Go ahead and turn around. Go ahead and step outside. Okay.
Okay, calm down, calm down.
Let's go get you outside.
Come on.
No weapons on you, nothing like that?
We don't have a weapon in the house.
Okay. I'll talk to you.
Go on. It's just make misunderstanding. Come on.
Yeah, like our door.
I understand. Come on. Me and you is clear? Stand up, please, Florida.
Bedroom. Santa Fe Police Department. Bedroom's clear.
Clear.
Hold up. Good.
Stand up, please. Clear.
Kitchen's clear. Garage is clear.
Go.
Sir, we'll explain in a moment, okay? Can you come over here? We'll explain in a moment. Can we come over here? Is there anybody in your home that should not be here?
No.
Okay, someone called from this address that there was a domestic in progress involving firearms. That's why we're here. Okay, that's why we couldn't wait. That's why we made our entry the way we did.
You've blown up my door.
I understand. That's why we showed up the way we did. Okay, is there anybody here that shouldn't be?
There's my wife, myself, our two guests, and a dog.
Is there anybody here that shouldn't be?
No.
Okay, where are your guests?
Right here. Right there.
Is there anybody else in the house other than?
No. Do you want to go through the house and then tell me what you're going to do about my door?
We're going to talk about your door. We have
Let's
to make
go
sure.
through my house right now.
Okay, not with you. Okay, we have to check your home
No,
to make sure
you're
there's
not going
nobody
through
here.
my house without me being in there.
We have to do a safety sweep. Listen to me.
Joe, it's okay. There's nothing in the house.
We just have an alarming call that came out here. We're here to make sure that everybody's okay. That's all there is.
We have to do a safety sweep of the home. Okay, we're not searching your home.
Is it your house?
This is my house.
Yeah, come talk to me over here. I'm the supervisor. You yell at me, you can yell at me. What's your name, sir?
I'm sorry that we scared you folks.
He just came here for this.
His brother was essentially holding him hostage.
We don't have any kids.
We can see that now. There were no security sweep, okay? We'll give him the call we get. We had to make sure of it.
We're gonna end up gathering information from these folks, and you can go ahead. Can you put the rifle behind you while we talk to them?
Wow, I mean, we can't even close up our house tonight, right?
May I get your information? We're gonna need this as part of the report to include the damage to your door. Is that okay?
I guess I really don't have a choice, do I?
You don't have to speak to me, sir, but if I get your information, then that'll be included in the report, the fact that your door has been damaged.
And when will it get fixed? We're leaving town this week.
That's an excellent question. First, can I do first things first?
Sure.
Would you like to come inside or talk to me out here?
Sure, let's go.
Okay.
One officer is in. Nobody else. One officer in the house.
That's fine. Okay, that's fine. We don't have to go inside your house if you don't want, but we'll get your case started with the case number here
I'm
first.
freezing my ass off. You broke our door. Look what you've done.
I understand why you're upset.
Look what you've done. You understand shit.
We'll photograph it.
Beautiful home.
You can yell all you want. It's fine. We're here for a lawful reason.
Can you go grab your work phone from the car?
I can't even. How do I close my house tonight?
I don't know, sir. I don't have an answer for you.
I know the officers are just doing their job, but I would be throwing a right mean hissy fit myself if my door was kicked down with no end on fixing the dang thing in sight. I bet come hell or high water, this owner tracks down the proper authorities to get her done.
Did you have a warrant?
Do you have a no-knock?
Where's the warrant?
Do you have an ability in New Mexico to do no-knock?
Yes. We didn't have a search warrant because of the exigency. That's why we, as part of the community caretaker exception.
Okay. The understanding is different states are different as far as whether you can enter with no knock.
This was not a search warrant execution.
But this was a no knock come entering into the premises.
It was a entry based on exigency, based on the call for service.
Well, somebody can call in on anybody as a joke to do that.
Unfortunately, that's true.
So legally you can do that. You're saying legally you can do that.
Based on the, I don't let the dog out. Based on,
Close the door.
he's going to take photos. This was not a search warrant execution, ma'am.
I
That's your question.
understand it was not. And
So-
I understand you're saying it's exigent circumstances.
Correct.
But I just wonder whether or not you have the authority to no knock come in without.
The answer is yes.
Okay. And can we,
Go ahead, I'm listening.
and so what kind of documentation do we get that this was a lawful entry into our home?
We'll do a report to show why we were here based on the call and the notes that we got, or someone on the phone telling us about there was a domestic incident here, and then our approach and why we approached the way we did. And then you'll get a card with the case number.
I want something before you leave. That's something. Because once you leave here, I don't know what's going to happen.
So what my supervisor was trying to explain is risk management follows up in cases like this where we cause damage to things, and the city has a process in order to compensate.
You all have business cards, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, everybody leaves a business card before they leave.
I can give you a card with some pertinent names on it, like the two of us, the sergeants that are
What
here.
about the other 10 guys out there?
All that will be annotated, what's called a computer-aided dispatch. 'Cause in
All
the
right.
event, and you want,
Business cards.
yes. Yeah, so whether there's 2 people or in theoretically 40 people here, it's all on the call log.
Whatever. Business cards.
I can provide you cards for definitely the 2 of us and for the supervisors that are here.
So would you guys have shot me?
I can't answer hypotheticals like that. If someone was,
I had a fucking gun on me.
yes, we came to this house as prepared
I
as
had
you
my
see.
hands up.
So based on that scenario, no. Because we came into this house under the knowledge that there was someone being held hostage here at arm's length or under arms. That's why we're here.
How do you know you heard the right address?
Yeah.
Because our dispatchers, whenever we get a 911 call, they always ask, verify the address, where are you, what is the location of your emergency? And then the person provides it. Which means, unfortunately, we're only operating on the information that we get, as imperfect as it may be.
Where's Joe? He says if you want to see the call that came in on the computer, Lee came. And here, wait, I want my phone.
You want to come with me, see the call on the screen? I just want you to have peace of mind that we didn't just come here and want to kick down a random door for no reason. I'm putting myself in you guys' shoes, and if I were in my house and someone kicked down my door, I'd probably be just as upset.
It's like somebody broke into my house and they were going to shoot me.
Yeah. And I hope just a part of you can see the context of if someone calls us and says someone's about to shoot them, we can't knock. We can't take time and ask a bunch of questions. We have to make sure a life is not in jeopardy. I'm sorry about your door, but I have to make these split-second decisions. And if I got to choose between the risk of maybe this is a fake call, and maybe someone's going to get hurt, I'm going to kick a door every time.
I understand your concern, but yet we see all these things where things happen.
So don't you feel good you're in a city where if something was happening to you and someone was pointing a gun at you and you called the police locked in a closet claiming someone was going to shoot you, that 20 cops would come and help save your life? So I don't know how well it's going to work once I dislocate my computer from the dock, but let me just show you in pieces, okay? So that's your address right there, right?
Yes.
Okay, these are some of the call notes, okay? So here's the notes here at the top. So this is at 2042, so 1042. Caller's 16-year-old brother advised the brother's phone out of his hand and saw child porn on his phone. Brother got mad and grabbed a rifle and threatened to kill caller. Caller's locked in his room. Parents went out for dinner. Suspect in his own bedroom with the gun and his phone. So dispatch had this person on the phone the whole time, telling him, hey, I'm locked in the closet. My brother has a gun and a pistol. He's trying to get into my room. He's trying to kill me, essentially.
And you didn't ask this person their name?
Yeah, we have their name. We have all their information.
So,
but is there time for me to verify with the county records office that this person actually lives here? No, there's not time for that.
What do they call that? They call it not ghosting.
They call it swatting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they call it swatting. Yeah.
So are you going to follow up with this person?
Yeah, absolutely. So I was a detective for 4 years, so we'll get their phone number and we'll try and track down who made this call. If it is 16-year-old kids and they thought this was funny, I mean, let me pose you this question. Is there anyone that maybe wanted your door kicked or that wanted to mess with you or anything like that?
No, we only hear part of the year. We don't know children. We don't have that type of tie to the community.
I'd say they picked a random address. They thought this would be really funny to do this. For all we know, they're in one of these houses nearby and they watched all this and they're laughing. I mean, who knows why people do what they do.
So I've got to get all this stuff fixed. We're leaving town next week. This isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
This is awful. This is just...
Well, all I can do is explain why we did what we did, extend an apology, because is this your husband, ma'am?
Yes.
As I was explaining to him walking over here, I have a house here in Santa Fe too. If I don't care police or not, if someone kicked open my door in the middle of the night when I'm trying to enjoy a nice Sunday evening, I'd be pretty upset too. Excuse me. Go ahead. Thank you. So we're working on tracing that phone call where they made the call from now to see. Okay, thank you. We can release meds now.
They'll get off because they're kids and it doesn't matter.
With your permission, I'd like to go inside your house. I want to give you my information personally. It'd be well within reasoning if you guys wanted to file any kind of complaint or make sure that we did everything due process. I'd like to give you my information. Is that okay?
Fair enough. Yes.
Sure. Thank you.
I did say yes. You just didn't.
Thank you. Hey, let me call you back, sir. Bye.
Yeah, give Betty a call.
I will. Dear friends,
This is my information here.
I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, 100% my call for us to do this. I had about 6-7 officers with me. I was coordinating all this coming over here. Some context, I run the SWAT team here in Santa Fe, so I get training on all these things and what to do in these situations. So my procedures are backed by National Tactical Officer Association training. It's unfortunate that you guys are on the other end of this. I know it doesn't make anything better, but I want to just assure you that this wasn't us being cowboys and kicking doors for no reason. It wasn't rookie officers doing something crazy. I made this call. I was actually one of the ones that kicked the door.
No, I'm not all right, as you might imagine, but we're okay physically. We're not okay.
I understand what you're saying, but
no one's out here.
If there's anything I can do or anything I can show you or any questions that come up throughout the night, let me leave you my work number as well, okay?
Once the SWAT team checked other houses in the vicinity to confirm that it was indeed not a legitimate call and with the wrong address provided, they came to a conclusion that it was another lower than a snake's belly in a wagon rut swatting prank. The acting like they ain't never been raised right teens that pulled this low-down hoax sure do need someone to set them straight. The cops were able to ping the caller's phone and determined that it came from Arrow Bear Lake in California, not from the SWAT team location. At this time, there is no information to indicate they were able to track down the hoaxers.